What's going on, Diggletdreamers? Mathers here from Diggletdreams, bringing you a new episode of Moveset Monday. We're looking at Seaking today. This Pokemon was requested by Parker Orr in the last Moveset video last week, so I am going to fulfill that promise by doing a Seaking PU moveset today. Now, I was been looking at this thing's stats for about a week now, and I gotta say, this is pretty sad. The highest stat is 92 in attack, which is really, really sad. This is just such a forgettable Pokemon, I guess. And it's so standard. It's just a goldfish with a horn that no one really cares, and Gamefreak didn't really care, and they just kind of let it fall into just fall into oblivion. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but I think with the usual thing I do with Pokemon that are not very fast or not very bulky is just kind of slap an Assault Vest on there. You know, like, Assault Vest is usually just a great item, and it can really make not that decent Pokemon a little bit more decent. Lightning Rod is definitely the best ability here. I was thinking about Swift Swim, but honestly, Lightning Rod is going to come in more handy because with Lightning Rod, I believe that makes Seaking's only weakness actually Grass type, and of course Freeze Dry if you guys are looking out for that. But I think, yeah, like what are those waters weak to? Grass and Electric, and I don't think it's weak to anything else. Maybe I'm just being crazy, but at least am I crazy? Hold on. Well, poison, water, psychic, grass, fairy. Yeah, electric and grass. Right? If I'm really missing something that's super obvious, go ahead and feel free to point it out in the comment section below. But I believe with Lightning Rod, Seaking only has the one weakness to Grass type, which is pretty cool. Then another reason why Assault Vest is great is because Seaking doesn't really get many kind of setup moves other than like Substitute, Toxic, Agility. It does get, but with a base speed of 68, even with Agility, it's really not going to help that much. So I figured just go straight off offensive with this thing. Definitely go Waterfall as your stab. It does get a pretty interesting move pool. It gets like Drill Run, it gets Mega Horn actually, which is really cool. It does get Knockoff too. So it's honestly not a very bad move pool. It gets Double Edge, although unless you're a normal type, you shouldn't really ever be using that. It does get Ice Beam, Poison Jab. So yeah, you could also run this especially offensive, but because its highest stat is its attack stat, I decided to run it physically offensive. And I think bulky Physical Sweeper is pretty much exactly what you want. You're not going to be taking any hits really in defense or special defense. You'll take him a little better with Assault Vest, I suppose, but honestly, 80 is like okay. You know, it's actually not too bad. If it had, yeah. Like, this is the problem with PU, is that there's just so little to work with each of the Pokemon that maybe I just need to play a little more. But wow, not even one stat over 100 is kind of crazy. Fortunately, special defense is 80. I guess 80 bulk is not too bad. It's capped with Assault Vest, so you could run a specially defensive one, but it honestly gets no moves to kind of run with that. Like, you could run a Toxic on it or something, but otherwise it's mainly going to be kind of an offensive Pokemon, which I guess is the important part to remember. So just max out that attack stat, make an Adamant Nature. You can put 248 in the HP, just so it keeps it at a odd number of HP, so you come in on hazards and stuff, and you'll be able to take it a little. You'll live on 1% that last time, and be able to come in at least one other time. Basically, that's what that is. I think either that or it has something to do with substitute or something. But then you can put the remaining 8 into special defense, because with the assault vest, you'll actually be able to take a couple hits, maybe one super effective grass type hit. Parker. So shout out to Parker Orr for commenting on that last video and suggesting Seaking for this next episode. Hope this is helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe I'll do some PU in the future and try to use this Seaking. But for now, guys, keep dreaming, and I'll catch you next time. Peace!